Oh, get out! Get out! Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Identity, a Lord of Mysteries. Tonight on episode 6 of our show. But before we even do episode 6, we also have episode 5 of the Chibi Q Theater thing. And before we even do that, let me just boom! This is a little chart. Check out this little charty chart of the different characters and where they're at in the different sequences, right? So this is really helpful. And I updated my notes from it. It's something that came from the Discord, shout out the Discord, link in the description. Important things from this. One, I didn't know that Aldra Wilson was Folk of Rage. I don't know if that, we know this now. I don't know if this was said and I missed it or if this wasn't said, but either way, Aldra Wilson, who is the Hanged Man, Folk of Rage on the sailor path, makes sense. Bro was on a boat. Other things is Old Neil is only sequence 9. That's kind of crazy because Old Neil is clearly the GOAT, right? Clearly one of the best Nighthawks in the entire organization. One of the most helpful, one of the most knowledgeable. Bro's only sequence 9. Can we get him his potion? I don't know what sequence 8 of Mystery Prior is. Legend Unlocker, Tomb Spelunker, alright? But get Old Neil powered up! That's what I'm saying. But yeah. Also, like, still, Klein is only sequence 9. He's out here making insane moves. It's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Like, these sequence 9s are carrying the organization on their back. But yeah. Also, Dunsmith is Sleepless Path, which includes Midnight Poet, and now he's Nightmare. This kind of made a little click in my head, because, he'll randomly start speaking poetry in the middle of fights and, like, use that to do powers. And I kind of just assumed you could do that. But no, it's because he's a Midnight Poet. So that's just an aspect of the sequence path he's on, right? And then Leonard's also on that path. So small things like that I've updated. And also Dolly is on the Corpse Collector path, which is cool. So like her weird like psychic stuff comes from that path. Anyways, though, more importantly, episode 5 of the Chibi Q Theater. Let's check it out in a 3. Calm down. Subtitles on. 3, 2, 1. Bang. Old Neil's penny pinching strategy. This is what I've been saying. Old Neil is the GOAT. In just as a sequence 9. Put some respect on Old Neil right now. Oh my goodness. Look at him giving us spam. Is that what that is? Canned meat? Oh, it's expensive. I see. Oh, put him on the business card. Yes, put him on the business card. Okay. What about clothes? Oh, the wear and tear is. 报销费用真正的大头在仪式魔法和符咒上。仪式魔法要用银器，符咒除了银质，甚至还有黄金的。不过这只是理论，我老尼尔从来没有这么做过。Of course, you never got a nicer silverware. 大的可不能贪啊。
老尼尔，你上午才报销过一叠发票，
只能过段时间再来了。
Yo, what time is it, Old Neil? Is it party time? Oh! And it works? That's what I've been saying, bro. Old Neil is different. He's on. You can have all the intelligence, you can have all the powers, you can have all the things of the world, but it doesn't beat some street smarts. You know what I mean? That's my boy right there. That's my boy. Only sequence 9, by the way. That's my boy right there. Anyways. Episode 5, or no, episode 6, sorry. New episode, episode 6, just came out yesterday at night, but I was sleepy, so I went to bed, and now I'm watching in the morning. Episode 6, let's get going in a 3, a 2, a 1. Bang! Okay, lock in. Chat, if any of you know the recipe for the assassin potion, witch potion that turns you into a woman, let me know. For a friend. I like how I pretend to be locked in for the credits at the beginning as if they're going to be any different. I'm like, I need a detail. No, it's just like, come on, calm down. Oh, this too. Oh, don't worry. Subtitles on. Lock in. I wonder if Trissy's gonna be back. She kind of had her intro episode last episode, you know? I wonder if the number 1 sequence, if they all connect to the same number 1 or not. That'd be kind of interesting. It'd be like a tree, right? Like the branches are the different sequences. They all go back to the same root. That could be cool. They probably are each unique, but I don't know. Just a thought. Whom? Whose blood is it is a big question here. It's a changeling. It's a shapeshifter. Teacher. Okay, so we're going back to maybe the teacher from the end of episode, what was it, 4? Like Professor Dude, that was sus. Man, look at these beautiful environments. La Mode Castle.
8月18日，伊丽莎白小姐前来求补解梦。她从拉姆德小镇回来后，一直受到噩梦侵扰。
Okay.
在她梦里，我看到了一座废弃的古堡和一名骑士的怨魂。
Why did that bird just like Foxy FNAF 2 jump scare me?
古堡内确实有怨魂，能侵扰梦境的怨魂都异常强大。为此，队长专门带来了
Mutated Sun Sacred Emblem, and also done, right? Like he's on the nightmare path, right? Surely he knows what to do with this. With a wraith. Praise the sun. Wait, like the Dark Souls thing? That's crazy. We gotta find the wraith before we become converted, bro. Oh my goodness, rat POV? That was fire. Oh my goodness, give a raise to whoever decided to do rat POV cinematography. I know that wasn't written down in the original text. I know that was exclusive, okay? Man, so much drip. Can you shoot a wraith if you just... We're about to find out. Oh? Ooh, possessed sword maybe? That's kind of cool. Oh, there's the knight. Okay. Got you. I feel like we just started the episode with a boss battle. Ooh, Requiem Charm. Oh, and we only have to delay the fight for a minute, right? Because it's a wraith. Oh, that's perfect. That's what he was trying to do by stunning him. Ugh! Shoot the bugs! Dang. Oh no, the charm! Oh wait, that's actually bad. Wait, because it needs to be a certain radius, right? Did he knock outside the radius? I don't know. Eee! Oh no, don't be doing that. Ugh! Hello, Klein! Yo! I don't even know who this guy is. You can't get destroyed by him. Oh, look at the blood like spewing out of his eyes or something. What is going on? Bro's dropping some dream magic in, maybe? There we go, locked in play. We got him. We got him. Did Klein not get hit, actually? Wait, Klein, bring me your eyes. I need to see what your eyes look like, brother man. Oh, frick, wait, I maybe was supposed to know what that was. Yeah, his eyes are fine. Okay, so, bro hit him with the, it was a dream the entire time, but only for the last bit. The last, like, elbow into the mouth, you know? Or the side of the head. Oh, George Washington. Oh, George Washington isekai'd over. What's the word? Transposed? Trans something? Transmigrated. George Washington transmigrated over. I get it. Oh, I'm gonna actually lose my mind if it's George Washington. Okay, it's not. Me? Oh, okay. Oh shoot! Oh, he's lived forever. He's like a vampire or something. I mean, you're gonna be right. You're gonna be right. Not for a split second. It was actually George Washington. Calm down. Lock in. Pay attention. All right. Well, don't let them hold it for too long. You don't want them to go crazy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. Mix it up.
我们就在外面，有事互相叫一声。
Man, the red moon is so good for the atmosphere. Very thematically fitting.
似乎有很强大的功效，比安魂符咒顶用多了。资料上是显示，这枚圣辉来自因蒂斯，和太阳途径有关。
The sun pathway. Ooh, there's a sun pathway. Okay.
如果在灰雾之上占卜，会不会减少干扰呢？我需要找一个更隐蔽的地方。
He's gonna try to divine with the sun thing in his realm above the fog. Okay, that's a crazy thing to be able to do.
还挺真实，直接依靠我的感受具现。
Oh, because he can create stuff, right? He has like a lot of power here, so I guess he. Okay, I guess this makes enough sense to me.
The Howley Fairy Chanceliet.
Mutated Sun Secret Emblem. Oh my goodness, it's working really well.
永恒烈阳。没错，永恒烈阳组织就掌握着太阳途径。
Okay. What went wrong? Oh, it took a guy's soul.
那滴金色液体，就是30782无法被封印控制的原因。
He said replay the footage.
这玩意儿究竟是什么呀？
Oh, don't let it. Can it touch you? I feel like that's dangerous to even. I feel. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, it is your like simulation divination, so surely it's safe. But the dawn, the blazing sun. End the simulation! End it! End the simulation! I told you it was dangerous. I told you it was dangerous. I know, brother man. Oh! Oh! Get out! Get out! He's gonna wake up screaming. I don't actually know. Is this? What is that? What is that juice? Oh, thank goodness for the juice. Was that maybe the fog trying to clutch him out? I wonder if he's gonna wake up with any damage. I know his face is knitting. Oh no, he's still burned though.
怎么回事？刚才的占卜指向了一轮太阳。
What do you mean?
不会是永恒烈阳吧？
Okay.
居然直视了神灵。
His Okay, I like that. That's actually, that is actually fire.
以
He divined towards a god, saw the true face of a god, and it almost destroyed him if he didn't have his protection. That's actually sick. Grey Fog's crazy, though. I mean, he was able to look at a god. Whoa, 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 whoa. The ash is forming text? I don't know what that means! Oh, oh. Oh? He's getting information from it. Must not gaze directly at gods. Yeah, no shit. Solo tanking the boss. Sequence 4 Sequence 4 in the sun pathway? I guess, yeah, I guess he saw the god, and then the god was like, you're my boy, here's a little bit of a juice. Here's a little bit of information. But he divined it. He didn't actually have access to it, but he divined it and could connect to it. That's real. Oh no, I guess he's holding the charm, so that is kind of his way to tap into it. It's not like he's just doing it out of nowhere. Man, divination's like actually really dangerous if you divine the wrong thing. Like if it was just some diviner, he'd be dead. That's what he said, you know. God gave him a warning. Don't gaze directly at me, brother. Angel of pure white? Maybe the moon before it became blood red. Whoa, bro. Now, how you feeling? What was it, Elizabeth? Was that her name? Later, man. I'm telling you, bro. He's literally a sequence 9 diviner, and he just looked straight at a god. He's on some different timing. He's moving in realms that the other people couldn't even comprehend. Okay, I'm pausing. I don't even give a frick, man. I actually care about this, that I will read it. The first epic, Age of Chaos. The creator awakens from the chaos, creating the first light and forming all things from his body. Okay, the creator, is that a reference to Aurora Order? Or because they have their true creator. I wonder if that's like the same thing. Probably. And then first light could be the sun, maybe, that we just looked at. Second epoch, dark epoch, epic. I think epic's epic. Lock in on a pronunciation and stick with it. The Evernight goddess awakens. Okay, she's kind of a big deal. Makes sense for the dark epic that the Evernight awakens. Third epic, cataclysm epic, my favorite. Humans survive the great cataclysm with the blessing and protection of the gods. Appreciate you, the gods. The fourth epic, epic of the gods. Frequent wars and changing of dynasties. Okay, there are a lot of like churches right now. The fifth epic, Iron Age. The seven gods bless the northern continent. Okay, that makes sense. And then isn't it that the end of the first episode, or like the beginning of the first episode, is like the end of the fifth epic or something because of the apocalypse event? I don't know if they said that. Maybe I'm making that up. I don't know. All right, continue. A little bit of epic information. I appreciate that. Ooh, is that for me? Lock in. Yeah! Bro, there was a centipede in my house earlier. We had to like put it in a cup and throw it outside. Yeah, we gotta go talk to our teacher, George Washington. Mr. Ezek. Could have been a great grandfather. That's like, I think he's right that it's the same person and they have like immortality basically. But because aren't they even what do they teach as their profession? If they're like a history professor, that's literally cheating because they were there. You know? This is a nice room. Ooh. Oh, the blood from the beginning. The sword? Oh, that might have been the sword that, with the knight, that was just happening. I wonder. Is this the castle he was just at? It is. Ooh, that's bad. Ah! Start shooting. Okay, don't start shooting yet. He's chill.
真是头疼。跟我来。
That's a little more concerning than I think you're making it sound, dude. It's not even just drawings you made while sleepwalking, it's blood drawings on the walls.
古代遗迹研究。谢谢阿兹克先生，那我就先就在这儿看。
Read it here.
你已经不是霍伊大学的学生了，这些资料不能带离学校。
Fair.
坐吧。你今天似乎有些紧张。
We're so cooked. He's got us.
我太激动了，毕竟霍纳奇斯的资料我盼了好久。这很像我在梦境占卜中看到的宫殿，不过那座在峰顶更加恢宏。
Oh yeah, this one.
不属
Okay.
于人类的巨大座椅。霍纳奇斯山脉横跨鲁汶和因蒂斯，遗迹证明，很久以前，这里就存在着一个古老的国度。
Okay.
安提戈努斯家族笔记里提到的夜之国。从壁画来看，
Yeah, which epic are these
这个
from?
国度的
Maybe.
人民外形和现在的人没什么区别，可初步视为人类。他们相信死亡不是终点，死去的亲属会在黑夜里庇佑自身，他们会将死者留在枕边，足足3天。
It's very like reminiscent of like ancient Egypt, right?
壁画到此为止，不涉及下葬的部分。在这些古代遗迹内，所有的
I wonder
和
if
摆设都保存完好，有很多生活痕迹。但奇怪的是
Mr. Zik was part of this nation or something.
谢谢。没有墓葬，没有尸骸，人就像瞬间消失，从来没有存在于这个世上。而且这个古老文明敬仰一位神秘存在，他们尊称他为黑夜的主宰，天的母亲。
Okay. Sounds like the Evernight Goddess,
夜之
right?
国和那位天母，同黑夜女神有关。克莱恩，
Locked in.
咖啡。
That is the most beautiful looking coffee I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. It's poisoned! Oh, it's over! It's over. No, it's just bitter. The sugar is poisoned.
以往你都是加一颗方糖。
Oh, he's got us. He clocked us.
最近口味有些变。
He knows we're not Klein. It's so bad.
我发现你的命运有不协调的波动。
What does that mean?
哪里不协调呢？
What do you mean my fate is erratic?
我嗅到这种波动会给你带来危险，但却无法再解读出更多启示。可有一点我很确
Whoa,
定，
whoa, whoa, whoa. What is that thing on your neck?
你命运中不协调的一部分，很隐晦地指向了我。你最近见过这座古堡吗？你看到它的时候，情绪波动强烈，面对我，也有着从未有过的紧张。你知道我的一些秘密。
True. I don't know how I feel about you standing in front of me while I'm sitting in this
不
chair.
用紧张，
That's a bit concerning. You want to sit back down?
我只是想找回我的
Ooh, maybe he doesn't have memory.
过去。
Hence him having like dreams of his past as opposed to like just be doing weird stuff.
淡定，
Taking him here is
出发之前已
crazy.
经找机会占卜过了，不会有事的。阿兹克先生对克莱恩一直很好，占卜也显示，如果告诉阿兹克先生古堡的情况，并替他在职业者内部隐瞒，
Oh, that animation of him falling.
在我梦里，他不是这么残缺不堪的。阿兹克先生，你还真是有活动
Whoa.
啊！
That was beautiful. That was a great shot.
有我
Oh, horsey. He's having a dream of his past life. Past lives never meant to hold me down. Oh no, did he have kids?
我的孩子常在这里玩，
Oh.
他喜欢拖着比他重的剑到处跑，口里念叨着 是国王的骑士。
Ooh, maybe that. I was about to say. I was literally about to say that. I don't know. I wasn't gonna push it that far, but I was gonna say something like that. He beat me to the punch, dude. But like maybe he was the dream is what animated the dream of his son is what animated the Wraith or something. But or it could also just be the Wraith was his son. Let's just believe that because I'm gonna trust my boy. There's the sword. Oh, that's the worst thing you can flicker on the screen. He's like a death knight. Yo, Klein, I feel like you might be a little too confident in your divination. I don't know. I just like his divination's like everything's gonna be okay. But now we've just like created a death knight. Is he pulling off his skin? Oh, it's beautiful. Or are we seeing Division 2? That'd be cool. Oh, okay, so he didn't... I thought he might have been actually restructuring the place, but no, it was just a dream. That's cool. Oh? The dungeon. He just, no hesitation, no dialogue, goes into the dungeon. Alright. Oh, is this your son's... where your son lay? Maybe that's how the Wraith got out. Yo, we could hear him gulp. That's how tense the moment is. Klein, you said the divination was gonna be good, man. You said the divination said this was gonna be good. That was a cool shot. Is he absorbing them? Oh, what's up, guys? Yo, okay. If any single person got scared by that, I need them to look in the mirror right now and reflect. Bro came in, no audio, just from above, like, slowly, alright? If that jump scared you... Okay, lock in. There's something serious going on. I think, okay, we're seeing, like, the history of the nation that fell apart that he was part of, and somehow is still alive today and is, like, gaining memory of. So he bears, like, the weight of all the souls of his people or something. I don't know if it connects to the weird, like, Egypt-esque place, you know? So far, no. But we had that, like, historical thing about the mountains, so I'm wondering if it's connected. Probably not, but I don't know. Is that him? That's the hardest thing I've ever seen. That's me getting out of bed every morning, by the way. It is him! Okay, that's crazy. That's... Ooh! Like, Undying Curse or something? Is it a curse or a blessing? The dead returning from the pale light. I mean, it would be a curse to be like the lone survivor of your entire nation who died and having to basically 1v1 million the war. Yeah, that would kind of suck. Though, I mean, hey, this is a powerful ally to have on our side as as climb, you know? Oh, the POV! Yeah, get him! Get him! Oh no, not the cavalry charge. No, dude. The horsies, no. Oh, the bleak. Oh, remember there was in the shot of him, there was the scary skeleton thing. Okay, we're starting to... I don't know what to do with this information anymore. Is that like his aura? Is that how it feels to fight him? Or is that actually on the field? Okay, it's on the field. It's following him around. It's on the field. Go, Skelly Man! And like, you're telling me this is a curse? Dude, I want to be able to summon giant skeleton man. This is a blessing. I take it back. Yeah, yo, look how cool he looks. He's wearing like endgame, like Final Fantasy armor, dude. He had to forge that out of the scales of a dragon or something, you know? Get him! Oh, he's leading them. Beautiful woman? Ooh, this track? Oh, Lamud, like Lamud Castle. Ah. That's how he met, he got wifey and his son. Okay, so he's the greatest knight because of a curse of undying? It's crazy though that the Wraith was his son swinging his sword around until he came back and he was dreaming of it. That's actually pretty like sad. That's a giant orc. I didn't even know there were orcs. Okay. We're going like, this is like very Lord of the Rings-esque all of a sudden. Oh. He might have just aura'd his kid to death. He had too much, like, demon death aura. Maybe he's like a blight wherever he goes, right? Like he like brings death with him. Like even winter and like cold and like death are kind of associated. As opposed to like warmth and life, you know? So maybe, you know, I feel like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting off of him. Yeah, like he wakes up and like quote unquote like gets better after he walks away, it seems like. Ooh, that's a cool shot. Corpse collector pathway sequence unknown. Oh. Oh, he's deep in the corpse collecting then. Okay. We know up to 7 with that one, I think. Also, it's crazy that Klein as Klein before, like, the Fool showed up, I guess is how I'll say that. Oh, that's crazy. Knew this guy as his teacher. Oh, it could have been Elizabeth. Wait, didn't Elizabeth come here? Like the person that got cursed? I don't actually... who all came there? Okay. Oh, it's like a DNA strand. Fitting for bloodline Ah! Hello? Oh, Klein. Maybe Klein as Klein came here. Or something. Oh, don't play the baby sound now. Yo, what is... We're cooked. What is that? The door of eyes? Okay, yeah, that's normal. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, the skulls are normal too. Oh. Bad feather, bad touch. Okay, the erratic power is the true creator. From the Aurora Order. That's my current hypothesis. Because feather I associate with that. I think. Rip the son, rip the boy. A brave knight, Tenno Eggers. Maybe Tino. Rest in peace either way. Man, I wonder... Maybe he lives super long because he's high level in the corpse collector pathway. You know what I mean? It seems like it. Like, I wonder how you got that ability. Well, no, the curse thing. The curse, right? What's the... That curse kind of seems OP, though. Why would it be called a curse? Kind of... Oh. Oh, that sucks. He's in a cycle of forgetting and remembering his life. Oh, his lives. Not just his life, but his lives. He's got to be all the different lives he's lived. Yeah, but his presence is destructive. Yeah. I mean, you don't got any kids right now, though, right? I mean, low-key, that's good. That's why. This guy's going through it right now, bro. He's spitting like sad poetry at this point. Get him a sequence 8 on the sleepless path now. Ooh. That's true. Wait, that's actually true. I like that. That's a good connection. Yeah. In this world, he has no past. He's borrowing the past of someone else. But you do, yeah, you got them, but you're borrowing it. Yeah. It's a little different.
既然结局已经注定，那就在还是克莱恩的日子里，多陪陪本森和梅丽莎吧。
Ooh, I like that, yeah.
珍惜还在一起的时光。
Like he's destined to leave just like his teacher with his family.
我回来了。
But that doesn't mean that he can't enjoy it and be here while he's here, you know? That's a sweet message. I like that. Is that the end? That felt... Okay. Where's Trissy at? Is that just me? Sorry, looking. Is there an end credit scene? I don't think so. Well, okay, so new ally just dropped, an unknown sequence corpse collector, which, okay, if you're saying unknown, like, we know 7 is spirit medium. That's the highest we know. So unknown means at least 6, right? Like, let's really be honest with ourselves. It probably means like 4 or 5. But it's kind of weird. Like, I'm curious whether his power, because there's like that curse that happened that seems to have been what made him like able to survive the war and be a good knight. And there's kind of a question of, is that the beginning of his power, or is that like, was that his first life, right? The one with the curse thing? Or was that like already his like 10th? I assume it was his first, and that's where he got the power to even be locked in. The crying blood clown is crazy right there. But that's where he got the power. But then that's weird, because then how did he become a high-level corpse collector, right? Like, was he already going down that path in his life then? Because it almost feels like two things going on, right? That there's the curse thing that was kind of I feel like what saved him when he was crawling out of the corpse pile. But then that's different than sequence potions, right? Like, the only way we know that you can climb up a sequence is by taking potions, immersing in the rolls, and then proceeding down the chain. But either he did that on top of being cursed, or he got cursed and that somehow, like, just sped him all the way, like, to 4 or something. Like shot him down the track. Let me rewatch. I feel like I don't know. This was a more of an abstract episode. There was a lot of show don't tell, where it's just like us getting the story of his life, basically. Yeah, it was like in here though, that like the lady was like, "I curse thee," and he was like, "Oh frick, I'm cursed." Yeah, right here. The dead returning from the pale white will bring suffering, disaster. And this is like perfect, right? I mean, that's literally what his life is, right? Or his undeath. Whoa. Because he was dead, and then he got saved for some reason, or cursed for some reason. We don't know the method, like the intention why this is happening. But he got hoed in this kind of way, and then he comes back, and it's like everything's great, but then his mere presence brings suffering, disaster. Winter hits the castle. His wife and child start dying. It seems like all the ghosts and the death, like all the death and the spirits, the damned, start arriving on the doorstep. And he's like, "Well, those are my people out there." Maybe that was the entire like city, like castle, like nation, you know, that they were all starting to die out or something. But the big questions are like, why? Honestly, why? That's kind of the biggest thing. Like, why did this happen? Like, hey, baby girl, what's up with you? What? Like, she's got a skull in her head, and also, like, I guess my big questions are like, why did any of this happen? No idea. And then also, how does this interface with the sequence potions, which is like our understood method of power? Because he doesn't seem to have had anything to do with potions, but he's a corpse collector. Yeah. He really just doesn't give a frick when he's getting stabbed like this. I've got to respect that. But yeah, so it's strange. But also, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a funny thing here. Like, a funny reading of this where, like, the dead returning from the pale white will bring suffering, disaster, and death. I got really good and bad news for you. Just being alive is going to bring suffering, disaster, and death. That's already inherent in the human condition. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you can bring more of it, but for him to live lives where he lives a life and then everything goes wrong and it ends, that's like low-key, like a normal life for a lot of people. Maybe I'm being a little doomer, because he definitely has it worse, because his mere presence seems to, like, infect or irradiate the like, people around him and, like, destroy the people around him. kind of naturally, just because he's like antithetical to life. He seems to be a being of death, which means that being around people that are alive is going to just cause some issues, because being alive and death don't really mix well. But it also, I think there's a little bit of like an irony in how all living things are kind of defined by their inevitable death. And so for him to be around as like an aspect of death, it's like, well, in a sense, we're all already heading towards our aspect of death. All right, we're all gonna die one day. But you know what I mean? But, and now you're thinking like, wow, well, now I'm sad, right? Like, I don't want to die. That kind of sucks. Agreed. It's gonna suck. I'm not looking forward to it. But that's why see, this is where the show has a little bit of the little good thematics here, okay? This is where Klein locked the frick in. I've been calling him Klein all episode. I'm just gonna keep doing that, I guess. This is where our boy locked in, right? He empathizes. He agrees. He's like, wow, I even feel this way too. I am also a lone ship. However, I still got my boys, Melissa and Benson, right? Boom. And so when he's posed with the question of like the loneliness of life and you know, being a lone ship, you know, the inevitability of relationships falling apart because people will die or things will go wrong or whatever. When he's kind of posed with that horrible truth, he's like, well, even if one day I have to leave this place, right here, even if I'm still going to decide to be here while I'm here and like fully enjoy it and spend as much time as I can loving it, you know? I'll spend more time with the squad, right? So that's like, I think the best answer. Like, there's kind of this, I think, a bigger thematic thing of like, what do you do when posed with like the cold reality of life, and you know, whether it's the end of life in that you're gonna die or that the people around you are gonna die, or more like just the transitory inevitable transitions in change of life, with how Klein, you know, he's gonna leave this place one day and then the real Klein can maybe come back or whatever. That'd be cool if he could do that, if he could be like, I'll leave this body, Klein, you can take it back. But either way, with the inevitability of him leaving, that's still, we can still spend the time here while we're here and, you know, enjoy what we can, kind of thing. It kind of has like a broader message for, I think, like the human experience and the human condition, you know, which is cool. All right, so even if we're gonna, I just minimized. Even if we're all gonna die one day, that doesn't mean that we can't live each day today as well, you know? We ain't got infinite of them, but that we still got them while we got them. So might as well live them. Might as well still hang out with Melissa and Benson, all right? Find some Melissas and Bensons out there. That's the motto. That's the motive. That's the intention. That's the theme. Let them know. Yeah. So that was kind of I think my favorite part of the episode. Otherwise, like, I'm a little like, bro. Well, like, high-level corpse collectors can summon skeletal juggernaut. I mean, that's cool. That's new. I didn't know we could be doing this out here. I mean, that is a corpse that he probably collected. Shout out corpse collector. But yeah, and maybe there's new ways to go down the sequence other than just potions. That would be cool as well, because then it would be like, potions are like the current way to do it, and they're like almost like commercialized or commodified, because it's like, oh, how do you approach divinity? You do the recipe and you put it in a bottle and you drink it. You know, that's like a very modern thing, right? Oh, how do you be happy? You take the pills, you throw them down your throat, you do 30 minutes of jogging a day, 10 minutes of meditation, now you're happy. It's like a little bit of like it feels very modern to me, the potion system on the path towards divinity, where you might think like, oh no, it should be more of a like deep, introspective, like ritualistic type thing, which is maybe closer to what the woman was doing with the curse, right? Where it's like, it's not a, right here, right? Right here, right? Like, there's not like a recipe or a potion, but it's more like this like ritualistic effect, you know? Like it's, I don't know. I feel like there's it feels very like this I could see as being a historical different method of approaching divinity through the sequence paths that is juxtaposed by the current way, which is just like drink the potion LMAO. And I'm doing it, I'm reducting it a little bit to try to like push the point, because it's more than just drink the potion, right? We know from you know, our boy Klein the Fool that it's more than just drinking it, it's like immersing in it, right? That was like a big point. And so yeah, but this feels like a cool, this could be like a cool historical way of this happening. Yeah, very like mystery cult-esque. Yeah. I mean, look at her go, right? Like, would you trust this woman in a pharmaceutical office? No, you would not. Yeah, that's basically my point there. But yeah, cool. A little bit. It's actually crazy too. There were like two kind of I guess not unconnected things. But all this stuff with the sun god was sick as well. Though that's kind of a separate. Oh yeah, this. I wasn't sure where this fits in. We're kind of building up to like this Hornacious area. That who knows what happens to the dead people there. Where this keeps getting brought up, but I don't really understand what we're doing with it a little bit. I don't know. Like, it's important. Like, it's obviously important, but that's not that feels like a separate little thing that's been in every episode. It just keeps coming back and like haunting us. So we need to figure out what's going on with that for sure. But you know, yeah. Anyways, though, we got a new ally. Shout out my boy. I forgot his name. His last name is Eggers, so I'm just gonna search Eggers real quick. Eggers. Azik. That is so much easier to remember. Let me throw my boy Azik Eggers in the thing real quick, because Azik Eggers needs to know what's up. Let's see. Azik Eggers. Corpse collector, ? Sequence, locked the frick in. Rebirth, Andy. There we go. That's a good description, I think. But yeah. Honestly, chat, that might be the episode. It kind of reminds me of the Trissy episode a little bit, where it's like, that was basically an episode to introduce this character, which will probably be important later. You know, I still, you know, sorry, I just keep bringing up my girl Trissy, but like, yeah. So I'm curious what we're going to do with this guy. Also, our divination is super strong, because we just go, is this going to be a good idea? And the divination's like, yeah, it'll probably be fine. And then it ends up working, you know? So I'm kind of curious. Though we did see, that's another small thing I'll say, is that we saw divination being really useful in helping Klein know how to interact with Azik and like this backstory stuff. But also we saw it being very dangerous with the sun, right? And how he almost like burned himself to death. And if he didn't have the gray fog coming in clutch, he would have been immediately like reduced to not even ash, but just like dissolved and incinerated immediately, because he decided to touch god blood and then saw a god in his face. Yeah, it would probably, you know, destroy me too. But that's it for this episode, episode 6. On to the next episode 7. Should be exciting. Of course. If you like the video, subscribe. If you are new, blah, blah, blah. Comment down below if you have anything to say. Or join the Discord and talk to me, other Lord of Mystery fans there. Link in the description. Shout out the Patreon, Instagram, whatever. Pink_cubed, Twitch. You know how it goes. But that is all. Good night. I will see you then. Peace.